It marks 1 year since Hamas terrorists attacked and murdered hundreds of Israeli citizens and took more than 200 people captive, including 40 Americans. The resulting war has left much of the Palestinian territory destroyed, taken thousands of lives, and left a humanitarian crisis in its wake. CBS News' Naomi Ruckham reports from New York with more on where the year-long war stands now. Naomi, so many lives have been forever changed.
Just devastating, Reka and Steph. Good morning to you. And today is a somber and painful day for those with ties to the Middle East, especially American Jews. And it comes as the Israeli Defense Forces says it foiled Hamas's plan of firing a barrage of rockets into Israel at the same time of the October 7th attack. For one American woman, the pain is as fresh as it was a year ago. Several family members were taken hostage that day, and their full reunion is still an unfulfilled dream.
The twins in particular, Emma, was taken by herself for 10 days.
For Alana Zajcik, October 7th, 2023 was the day her world changed forever. 1 year ago, Hamas abducted 6 of her family members into Gaza, including 3 young children.
It doesn't feel real still. I think I just went into autopilot after that and decided I had to fight for them.
Alana's female cousins and their little girls were released during a hostage deal last November. But her cousin's husband, David, remains in Hamas captivity.
There's so many of us suffering, Israeli and Palestinian.
Crowds gathered at the site of the Nova Music Festival Monday in remembrance of the victims. Meanwhile, the UN Secretary General says the humanitarian situation in Gaza is hanging by a thread. According to the Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza, which does not differentiate between civilian and militant deaths, more than 41,000 Palestinians have died in the conflict, with millions more displaced. Now new fears of an all-out war. Israel launched a ground operation in southern Lebanon after strikes took out top Hamas and Hezbollah commanders there. Israel has also vowed to respond after Iran unsuccessfully targeted the country with hundreds of missiles last week.
Can an all-out war in the Middle East be avoided? It has to be. We really have to avoid it.
Still, a year later, Alana holds out hope for the hostages.
I'm never going back to a world of the status quo where my family could be harmed again.
And for humanity. Today, President Biden will mark the anniversary with the candle lighting at the White House honoring the victims. Vice President Kamala Harris will plant a memorial tree at her residence. And former President Donald Trump will attend a memorial service in New York later today. There are also numerous gatherings planned in cities across the nation to honor the lives lost on October 7th and since. Reka?
Naomi Ruckham in New York. Thank you.